Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Vince and this is Out Thrifting for a Living, where I try to give you some tips to aid you in your reselling journey. So if you are intrigued by that, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. A little bit about myself: I've been reselling for about 4.5 years. I primarily sell on Amazon and eBay. I source most of my items from yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores, and Facebook Marketplace. Let's get into what sold for me on eBay in the last 24 hours. I had 11 items sell for $192.63. We have a video game. It is Spy Hunter for the PS2. It's loose, so it doesn't have the manual or the case. It was listed on 21 January of this year, sold for $5.98, and is headed to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Next, we have a Mel Brooks History of the World Part 1 DVD. It isn't brand new, it's actually used. It was listed on 16 March of this year, sold for $6.20, and is headed to Edison, New Jersey. Up next, we have a new with tags Express red floral blouse. Always keep an eye out for new with tags items, even if they're a more common brand. Anything that's brand new will likely sell for a little bit better or a little bit faster than something that is used. This was listed on 15 March of this year, sold for $13.49, and is headed to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Another thing is the floral prints seem to be more in demand right now, since it's spring going into summer. So always keep an eye out for those kind of prints. Next, we have a multi-quantity order. So this buyer actually bought 4 items from the shop. First thing, it's all the same category, so it's toy. It's Barbies. So the first one is the ballet recital Barbie. It was listed on 8 May, and this one sold for $28. Next item that they ordered is Dream Bride Barbie. It was also listed on 8 May, and it also sold for $28. Next is a Princess Bride Barbie. This was listed on 7 May and sold for $26. And the last Barbie on this order is Teacher Barbie doll set, as the teacher and 2 students. This one sold for a very good amount. First, it was listed on 7 May again, and it was sold for $40.49. All of these took about 7 to 8 days to sell, and they're headed to Newark, Delaware. So the good thing about this is that since it's all going to the same location, we'll save a lot on shipping. So all of this will go into one box. I'll make sure it's wrapped up and protected very, very well. It'll turn out to be a really good sell, especially since we can combine the shipping. Up next, we have another media item. It is another DVD. This one is sealed this time. 2 for the Money. It was listed on 25 November of 2023, so it took almost 6 months to sell. Sold for $5.94 and is headed to Coatesville, Pennsylvania. This is another video game. This one is for the Wii. Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2010 edition. Was listed on 21 January of this year. Sold for $5.68 and is headed to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Another video game, MVP Baseball 2004 for the PlayStation 2. This one is complete with the disc and manual. It's listed on 25 November of 2023, so this one also took about 6 months to sell. Sold for $5.86. Is headed to Rock Hill, South Carolina. The last order in the last 24 hours is another Barbie, but they're headed to a different location. This one is the 2001 Winter Classic Barbie. It was listed on 11 May and sold for $26.99. It is headed to Coram, New York. I know there was a good mixture of prices, so some of them were fairly low dollar items and others 20 plus. The reason I sell media like this for the lower prices is because I'm hoping that customers will see those awesome prices and they'll want to buy more at the same time. So what I'm hoping for is multi-item sales, kind of like the Barbies that I sold. That way it will help on shipping, and also it will increase the profit margin if they do buy multiple items. So while some people might say that's a waste of time to list something so low, in my opinion, I don't think it's a waste of time. Everything adds up. As long as you're not losing money on a sale, I feel that it's worth it. Every sale is a good sale in my book. Yeah, so another reason is it takes very little time to list something like that. You just need a picture of the front, the back, and the disc. Maybe takes a minute or so to get a listing up, and it takes very little room to store. With that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. So what sold in the last 24 hours? I had 11 items sell for $192.63. If you'd like to see more of this, please consider checking out the other videos on my channel. Catch you on the next one.